Good evening, everybody. Hello, welcome to stream. Happy Saturday. Apologies for not streaming yesterday, but, you know, sometimes you have a day. And after that day, you decide, no, I'm not actually doing anything today. Thank you for asking. Also, Cahill, of course snakes can be cute. Have you seen their little puppy faces? But yes, welcome in Nobu, and Sage, and Josh, and GC, and Oki, and Cahill, and I think that's everybody. I hope I didn't miss anybody. But yeah, welcome in, as always. Also, welcome to anybody who is hanging out and lurking. You are always welcome to be here, even if you don't say anything. And we are going to be returning to Obra Dinn in just a moment. This game, I thought I was doing quite well in this game, until I realized that I'm like not quite a third through the game. So, today I'm either going to make all the progress or none of the progress. Let's find out which. I do genuinely suspect there's going to be no middle ground. I continue to have my pirate hat on, because, you know, pirate hat. Oh, Cahill, it's so big. I thought it was going to be a single stream. Kind of same, Cahill. I knew it was an investigative game, but I thought it was going to be fairly straightforward. I mean, valid, Sage. 24 Fate sold. I'm a little bit more than a third of the way through. But I don't know where to go from here is the problem. This man got spiked to a wall. I remember that. Man, remember last week when we found out that there were, like, giant monsters that came on board and killed several people, including these two? Here's one of the giant monsters. God, this is a very cool chapter. You see, that's a very unuseful thing. Oh yes, I solved his fate already. Game thinks I know who this was. Game is incredibly overconfident. Although now the game thinks that I know who everybody is. That's part of my concern. I have seen all of the memories. Okay, you know what I need to do? I need to find anybody who's still got like a level 1 deduction and figure out if I can solve them. Level 3 is impossible. I accept that. Or at least it's impossible for me. Y'all, stop all being difficult. Okay, I figured all of them out. So that's good. You're the Russian top man, I'm sure of it. I know you are, because the Russian top man is up there when he's there, and it's the 4 Chinese top men and the Persian top man up there. He's the Russian top man, I'm sure he is. Cahill really is talented. And unfortunately, I don't know what happened to this. Everything's 3-star difficulty now. This is unfair. Okay. This man has not died in any of the memories we've seen. So I cannot figure out how he died. For fairly obvious reasons. Yes, GC. This is never gonna end because I'm bad. This would end if I had any skill. It wasn't an unknown fate, though. I think he drowned. That didn't confirm anything. I appreciate your confidence. Because I don't have that kind of confidence, GC. See, I don't think he was torn apart, except he was missing an arm. Yo, why you gotta be difficult? Maybe this dude is classed as fell overboard? Oh. Clicked. That didn't fix anything, but... I think I've got all the 1-star ones. Except for one. Okay. He was killed by one of the top men. I can just go through them all. Oh, wait. Okay, so I was wrong that that guy is Scottish. Is Russian. Okay. So Paul Moss was killed by... Again, he was torn apart. Progress! Cahill, you may not kill Buttspot. Okay. This is important, though. Because I can go to the memory where Paul Moss died, and now I can identify his assailant. Like, I'm not sure I'd recognize him in the picture, but this helps. That also tells me that the guy with tattoos is more likely to be Scottish than Russian. Hello, GC. Buttspot is not vulnerable to your human death.
Last one. Move quick. You'll not take the last one.
Was that meant to be a Russian accent? I think that was meant to be a Russian accent, but that I did not pick that up. Okay. You are the Russian top man. Means you, I suspect, are the Scottish top man. Not the Scottish purser, heck. Okay, I've made some amount of progress. I said that I was either going to make all the progress or none of the progress, and I've made some progress, therefore I must make all of the progress. We're finishing it today. Wouldn't have expected it, but here we are. Okay, that's El Capitan. I think I've actually identified everybody in the scene. Yeah, that's the first mate. That's Brennan, the fucker. Actually, no, there's one person in this scene that I haven't yet identified, and that's the other man in the boat. I don't know who this is. I'll come back to you later, buddy. Oh, what happened to the animals? Everything aside, the game does, like, get easier. Easier is the wrong word. As you solve fates, there are fewer and fewer people who you haven't solved yet. So if you look at the crew, a lot of them we've already figured out. So there are fewer options for the people we haven't figured out. Yeah, less confusing, I would say. Like, I still don't know what happened to a lot of people. Wait a second. If I am confident about two of these, which I think I might be. James Wallace. I actually want to check what happened to him. Timothy Butamont, torn apart by a beast. And... no. Leonid Volkov was shot by Emily Jackson. Okay, I'm confident in two of those. Then I think I can figure out which of the Peters brothers killed Lars Linde. Because in the memory he specifically says, blah blah, something happened to my brother. There's only one set of brothers on this ship, and they're the Peters brothers. Now, it's possible I'm just wrong. Hey, I'm wrong about something. Cool. That's neat. Am I wrong? Are there other brothers? Oh no. Oh no, chat. Has my brain let me down for the last time? Well, I was hoping to have some success there. Just want to confirm that I've got the right people here.
Let them go.
Yeah, this is still our Russian top man. And that is Emily Jackson. And the game has confirmed that. Okay, so I'm 100% certain he was shot by Emily Jackson. Which means I'm still wrong about our tattooed man. I'm still wrong about him. Okay. He was from New Guinea, apparently. Okay. I'm making progress. I'm pleased with this. Martin Parrott was shot by someone unknown. No, sorry, not shot. Was something happened to him, presumably. James Wallace torn apart by a beast. That is not showing... That's never being confirmed, and that's not a good sign. And there are just tons of these that are completely empty. Okay. I think I've got all I'm going to get from this scene, from Escape. I figured out all but one of the actual escapees. I figured out everybody in the scene, except for this dude. Thank you for the dudes, Paula. Standing next to the fourth mate. Could this be the fourth mate's steward? In the absence of any other information, I'm going to think that. Because certainly the third mate was standing next to the third mate's steward. The third mate's steward was standing next to the third mate. Yeah, it's something. Helmsman, I'm not even sure about, but he's on the helm, so he probably is. Okay. I think I've got everything I can get out of Escape at this point. Unless there's more shit going downstairs that I didn't notice. Okay. Oh, I know who he was knifed by. He was knifed by who is this? The gunner's mate. Silly me for not figuring that out, or not putting it together. Still don't know who you are, though. There's a bit of a concern. And who are you? You're the fourth mate. Okay. Clubbed by Brennan. If I remember... I know where he died. I think that's another thing that happens. As you put the story together, you remember where people were when they died. Like you.
Oh no, you're cut.
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best
Aye,
to pull him
Pete's
back
mother.
to save him.
you tell her yourself. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit.
Okay, I don't think that actually tells me much about this dude. But weirdly, it tells me that a Pete probably fell overboard. Now, I can't imagine there are a lot of Pete's. Peter Milroy, probably. But the game won't let me say how Peter Milroy died without identifying who Pete is. Which just seems... It just seems mean. I miss... Must have. No? There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. It seems very fancy. Are these the three midshipmen standing together? If so, this would be Pete. And this would be the other midshipman? I figured it out! I finally figured out who was in that explosion. Are you proud of me, Papa? Wait, I need to go back to the start. Okay. This guy's in a million memories. Okay, so I was right that this is the fourth mate steward. So where people stand also matters. Which I think is interesting. I mean, it makes perfect sense.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
It truly is, Sabs. Yeah, the gunner's mate is standing next to the gunner. Surgeon and... weirdly, not surgeon's mate. I still don't know what happened to him. Interestingly, I also can't say how he died, so I've never seen Martin Parrott die. That's very interesting. Okay, I figured out what happened to all of the midshipmen. Still isn't confirmed that this dude fell overboard, so I'd like to go look at his memory again. feel like I'm breaking the law, but... This game is making me feel... What's the word for it? Oh yeah. Smart.
Ahoy! Hell back! Captain! Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield! Hold your fire!
Okay, we've already figured out what happened to him. And we know who that is and what happened to him. Okay, cool. So that is good news. Interesting. He was the only one who came back alive from this. Everyone else was dead by the time he got back. She was already dead at this point. I don't think he... I wish I could just go to the scene where he died. Which I know is a grim thing to say, but you know. I know it breaks part of what the game's trying to do. But if you could just go to a memory from your journal, it would be so much easier.
Quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn. Oi, shut it up!
They say strange things about monsters.
Well, they're listed as Formosan, GC. And I don't know if that's a real dialect, but... I think this is one of the 4 Chinese top men. But that's not a lot to go on. Formosan. In fact, I can show you. They are a delegation from Formosa. Formosa. He's still alive at this point. You're one of the other Russian soldiers. Formosa is an old name for the landmass we now know as Taiwan. Well, there we go. Thank you, GC. I have learned something important today. This is definitely one of the Russian sailors, but I don't know which one. Sir, I know nothing about you. During the Qing dynasty. Interesting. That's really cool, GC. Thank you. of his pieces are there. That's the second mate, pulling the monster on board. But this doesn't tell me how he died. I've got to find the memory where he is being killed. But hey, I'm making okay progress. Okay, we saw this one before, though. He didn't fall overboard, because he died on the ship. He did not burn to death, as far as I can. Struck, suicide, torn apart, poisoned. He seems alive and well at this point. Well, alive.
O'Hagan, you still breathing? Can you roll? Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
Okay, O'Hagan. That'll be O'Hagan. He doesn't look like an O'Hagan, though. Is this O'Hagan who was trying to row? That would make sense. Who is he struggling with here? I don't know. Okay, I saw how that dude died. How did you die?
Keep rowing! Where is it? There! Something there! I see it! Give us a weapon! Shoot it! My kid eye! Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
Neat. Yep, that sure is a spear through the neck. Or is that spiked? What's the difference? I'm currently thinking this is O'Hagan. This is Nichols, correct? No, this is... I don't know who you are, but you didn't come back. Okay. I'll call this spiked again. Oh. Sorry, my mouse's sensitivity is weird today. I'm still not seeing how you died, which is confusing me. Okay, let's go back and see if we can get any more from his actual death. Does he have... Is that fire in that chest? I thought it was like mystical energy. But he may just have burned. Yeah, burned to death. That may just be the appropriate thing to say. Alive he ain't. Yeah, I'm gonna go with burn to death. Given that that's what fire looks like in this game. There appears to be fire in the chest. And he still appears to be on fire. Yeah. But that's what I think happened to him. I figured out what happened to the guy who got torn in half. That had been bothering me for a long time, so at least I'm happy about that. So GC, I know at least some of the monsters. Spike.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是虾米？未来全部供出来，拢是恁害啦！迄个害得较对无过好，是让人滚死的啊！He talk about a shell, very dangerous.
Shell? What shell?
Okay. See, I originally said someone else was the seaman from Sierra Leone, but it could be this guy. It's just there don't seem to be, like... There aren't a lot of people who appear to be, like, African. And he could be, or this dude could be. And it's hard to tell. With only two colors. Okay, you're one of the Chinese top men. I'm not sure which one. And yeah, the spike goes through both of you. You successfully dodged. You're all over, and I don't know who you are. Same with you. Although I seem to have identified you as John Naples. Perished in Unholy Captives, Part 41. Oh yeah, he just gets... He has to have a part amputated, so is he also torn apart by a terrible beast? It seems to happen a lot. Well, something I've done is wrong. That's good to know. But since I wasn't super confident about any of those, I'm not shocked. I don't even know who Charles Minor is. that he's probably standing next to the bosun, since he's the bosun's mate. But the person standing next to the bosun is Lars Linde. Could be him. I'm not confident about. Oops, wrong button. Okay, we've got the 3 Russian soldiers here. Although he could also be one of the... I think I need to pursue a different line of inquiry for... although this is the one I actually wanted to look at. Okay, based on that voice I heard there, that's why I assumed this guy was the Russian top man. Okay, this guy I've at least know it reduced down to an unknown top man. That's all I can do. Hi, Juice. It should work. It's possible that Chat Bubbles is just refusing. Give me a second, let me refresh stream chat. It's weird that it's not working. There we go. They can choose. You don't know that. This is the guy who was talking. Okay. You're either the English or the Scottish top man. I'm going to go with English. Oh! I was correct. Burned to death, I was correct. It accepts that as spiked. And this has been the dude all along. It's true, Stitch, and all includes you. I am actually making progress. Juice, I'm surprised. Okay, James Wallace. The game doesn't seem to be confirming this, but I've got to look this up. Stitch, I just had to refresh it because Chat Bubbles did a break. There's still a lot of gaps here. Interestingly, I've now also solved all of the murders in the final chapter. So, that's something. Anyway, James Wallace. Torn apart by a terrible beast, except... Oh, maybe he... I must go look. Oh, there's another one that I can figure out as soon as I figured out who the other Peter's brother is. I don't think it was these two. But it's possible that it was.
Where are you?
Oh! That certainly was a sound. Maybe that wasn't torn apart. Maybe that was something else. I originally said strangled. Which is what it sounded like. Okay, so I know who that is. There's actually something else I wanted to check with the crew, because something that might help me. If I can find, probably be up here. I suspect the two Peters brothers will be near each other. If I can find one of them, then I can very possibly identify the other right away. Not here, but it'll be down here somewhere. Wait, I thought they were all on the sketch. Have I missed an obvious little clue? I may have. Chad, it's possible that I've missed an important clue. But if so, I know where to get it. You know, the more this game comes together, the more I enjoy it. And I've enjoyed it quite a lot all the way through. You the dude, are you Lars? Doesn't feel like...
Let me on.
Oh no, yeah, this is the one.
My dead body, you bloody Dane. Huh? How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother. What? That was an accident. The ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Nice. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
Okay, he was killed by... Who did we identify? Nathan Peters? Yeah. Which means this is Nathan Peters. Now, unfortunately, I was hoping he would be standing next to an obvious brother. The ropes. It was Samuel Peters who was crushed by the falling cargo. Oh, I assumed someone got, like, caught up in ropes, but it's the ropes that broke.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Smage, I also found it. Hello, Trom. What did you find, Smage? This dude is in one memory, and I figured it out by his association. Have you tried it? Oh, please tell me you've tried it. It's really good. That's for the taint. Okay, so 7 people just vanished during this. Which is great. It makes it really hard. But he was clearly getting into a boat. So where was the ship at this point? So alive, most likely in Africa, assuming he did escape. Or in the Canary Islands, which is actually even more likely. Okay. So, I must explain this to you. Shadow Mage? Yes. Bloody just means bloody. It is an all-purpose, kind of exaggerative word in Afrikaans. And lekker just means nice. But it has its own, like, meaning to it. So yeah, that's proper South African built on. Also, Cahill, I'm not sure why you said that. Okay, regardless, I figured some things out there. The game hasn't confirmed them, but I figured them out. Oh yeah. Afrikaans has a lot of that. More than you'd expect. Who are you and how did you die? Alphonse doesn't live in the Canary Islands, does he? I know he lives in a Spanish island, but... Oh, sir, I'm sorry. Oh, you're confirmed. Wait, I assumed, I didn't realize it was the Canaries. Turns out I'm a bad friend. Who would have guessed? The answer is me. I deserve it. Gang up on me more. Okay, I figured out what happened to all of these people. I figured out what happened in there. Okay, let's go through the sketch again. Don't know. You're a top man, but I don't know what. There's no other Spanish islands? Okay, so I'm just getting schooled in geography here. Neat. Are you? Yeah, you're the Scottish top man. Holy shit, I did it. No you, Stitch. Confirm that that's Samuel Peters. This might be it. This might be the stream where we finish this. I mean, there's no guarantee, but we've made good progress. And weirdly, a lot of it has just been from looking at this picture and figuring things out. Okay, you're not confirmed. I don't know anything about it. Like, I'm fairly confident you're the Persian top man because, I mean, I'm just gonna say, look at him. Heavy spices mage, but not necessarily like hot spice. Unless you got like peri-peri biltong, in which case you should. But like very flavorful spices. Surgeon's mate. Okay. The game won't eat. Like, I don't know what happened to this dude, so I can't figure that out. Cahill, what is this strange film I've never heard of? Stitch, there is only one. I refuse to believe anything else. Cahill, I think you can assume at this point that anybody who wants to see The Matrix has seen The Matrix. You're not the surgeon's mate, though. In spite of standing where I would expect the surgeon's mate to stand. Wait, what's the device? You mean the one they stab into the back of your head? If it makes you feel better, they would probably upgrade that over time. But also, by all evidence, it isn't painful. He could be the second mate steward. Okay. Unholy captives isn't super useful for that. Excuse me? He was present? I must check this again, because I don't remember him being present there. Juice, you can get drunk for any reason.
Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother.
What? That was an
accident. The ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
Ah, there you are. I didn't notice you before. I don't think you're the carpenter. Trying to figure out the accent to see if that tells me anything, but it really doesn't. You could be the purser. It's not Scottish, though. This dude, who even knows? Okay. Let's see what I can figure out about this guy, potentially. As I said, one thing I wish is that you could go into memories from the journal. Okay, so he's probably... An identified stowaway, that's probably not super useful. I'm sorry, Sage, what? Okay, everybody else was present during this scene. That's not super useful. Same with this one. He was in this memory? Wait. Wait, he was in that memory? I don't remember seeing him. You'll need to appreciate a good water-based lubricant.
Last one. Move quick.
Worth noting, water, not a good water-based lubricant. Said that dude was present in one of these memories. Water-based is generally the healthiest, but I'm also just gonna say, if you're not sure what to if you're not sure what to use, go to a sex shop and ask them. Those people know their shit. Wait, sir? Excuse me? Sir, what exactly are you doing here? Because that's not what I was expecting. I never saw the dude skulking around during this scene.
Put me down. Let go.
Easy now. You're in a bad way.
Mr. Squid. Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
The that. The beast is dead. How? How did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the storm. Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off. You should rest.
A curse like that does not live for nothing.
Okay, so he's not outside at this point. He's coming up from below decks. No, that's someone else. That's the first mate. That's the captain. So when does that dude arrive? I don't know what that is, Cahill. I mean, I was going to say no, but you kind of got my interest. This is a different person. The one who was skulking about here. Now, there's a limited number of places that guy could have gone. Weird. Hi, Nerf. Also you. Things that, like, guessing who this is doesn't help. Because I don't know what happened to him. Oh, disappeared. Lovely. The number of people who disappeared in that chapter does not help me at all. Unless they all escape to the Canaries, which is possible, but unlikely. Yeah, one thing I wanted to check is downstairs, the... wait, is it upstairs? Where are the bunks? Started with the sick dude. Thank you for the announcement, Cahill.
Эй, не плевай, привязывай.
This is the one I was looking for.
Sayed? Sayed Uto. Good Pilo.
Okay, I successfully identified all of these guys. He's Russian. At least one of these other guys is also Russian. Based on beard, I'm gonna go with you. But I don't know which Russian you are. Ah, it's so frustrating. Yeah, Sage, it's very sad. I also don't know what happened to him, so it seems kind of pointless. They could all three be Russians. I could be wrong that he's Patrick O'Hagan. Have I identified 3 fake? Because if so, I know one of them's wrong. No, I've identified 2 fates. Wait, fell overboard, alive canaries, torn apart beast. Okay. So one of these things is wrong. Weirdly, I think it might be John Naples. But I don't know what happened to him. I only see him die. In fact, I don't even see him die. I see him get a bit of himself amputated. Struck dead by heal. Not super useful. Where's the amputated? Not struck dead by a beast sail. I feel like torn apart by a beast makes the most sense for him. You know, Sage? That's actually interesting. It sounds stupid. I didn't know ovaries could hurt. Like, in retrospect, it's obvious they can. It's a body part. I'm guessing this door will only open for the final chapter. All there is a foot. Yes, Cahill.
Keep pressure here.
Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward, and never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse! Throw them back or doom us all!
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
Come on.
All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg?
Okay, so this is definitely the captain steward. Still don't know who that is. Okay, know who you are. Okay, that's Lars. That's the butcher. I think this is Lars. No. Oh, that's Ed Spratt. Ooh, focus on him. Okay, I did figure out who that is. Let me focus on the dead man, heck. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, game. Thank you. Was he attacked by the steward? That would certainly be interesting. And would explain why the steward's being dragged off at the same time. Was axed by the captain steward. Why not? Well, it didn't confirm that. But it didn't unconfirm it either. Was knifed by the captain. Also not correct. Heck, I don't know. His foot came off. Are we even sure he's dead? I'm half tempted to look it up just to see if I've got the right person. You are... Don't know who you are. Neat. This is the dude who fell down the stairs. Which, sad as it is an inherently funny way for a person to die. Yeah, it's Oswald. Carpenter. Carpenter. Hell yes. Or Carpenter's mate. More likely, actually, Carpenter's mate, I'm thinking. And you're the carpenter. Heck, I was hoping for some kind of approval there. Or confirmation, rather. That suggests I'm getting a lot of these wrong. Live in Africa? That certainly wasn't the thing I need. Canary Island seems most likely in this chapter. If I could figure out what happened to John Naples, it would help so much. Okay, let's put these two in the opposite order. Let's assume that this is the carpenter rather than the mate. Oki returns. Hello. Wait. Okay, that was it. And that is Alexei Toporov. I'm making okay progress. Now where's the door out of here? There we go. Yeah, okay. This has been a pretty good time for figuring stuff out. Okay, so I'm going to... I've actually got, like, a significant majority now. Which theoretically makes the remaining ones slightly easier. Didn't confirm a live Canary Islands, which slightly concerns me. I'm still gonna say torn apart by a terrible beast. I said Alexei Toporov, but top her off is perfectly satisfactory. Okay. I know what happened to Charles Minor. I just don't know who Charles Minor is. However, there's a limit to how many people it can still be. Heck, this could be Charles Minor. And we know that Charles Minor was torn apart by a beast. But I don't know that. I don't know who this dude is. Okay. I'm still looking for the ship steward, which is I feel like is a big one I'm missing. But But without knowing anything about him, apart from he's Indian, it's hard to identify a particular face as most likely to be that. Okay, I'm gonna keep going through some more of these because I keep discovering extra little bits that I didn't see before. Like the carpenters.
Wait! No!
Okay, I know who this is now. And I have marked it as such. Yeah, that's Samuel Peters. Go. That's Solomon Syed. That's Renfred Treshue. And that's Alexa Topper. Okay, so these are almost all seamen down here, which makes sense. They're the ones who would be doing this kind of work. So this guy is almost certainly one of the seamen. I don't think he's Russian. He's not O'Hagan because he wasn't on that ship, which means he's either Alexander Booth or George Shirley. And I'm just going to have to guess that he was also one of the ones who got to the Canaries. Nerf, I appreciate it. I figured out who that was. Okay, good. Okay. So almost all of the seamen were down there in that scene. Making that actually a very, very useful scene. The same may be true of the stowaway, surprisingly. Okay, it's the exact same scene. They died at the same moment. Okay, I was hoping that would help. Maybe he is Patrick O'Hagan. He is not. Yeah, this one is apparently difficult to figure out. I accept that, but I think they're all difficult to figure out at this point. Okay. I want to go back to where O'Hagan died. Because O'Hagan was one of the men on the weird expedition. And that narrows it down. Right, this man got spiked to a wall. I'll be back for you later, buddy. Just hang out. I'm sorry.
Shoot! I have treasure! I yield!
Hold your fire!
Okay. He died of being on too much fire. We've confirmed that. I don't need to see that. So these were the only 3 recovered. These are the only 3 bodies that came back. So this chest has like mystical fire in it, which is weird.
Keep rowing!
Where is it? There! Something there!
I see it!
Here's a weapon! Shoot it! My kid eye!
Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
Okay, I think this is O'Hagan. Because it seemed to be first person. And he was Irish. I think that's Patrick O'Hagan. But I'm not confident in that. I know O'Hagan was on that mission. Okay, this guy's still unknown because that didn't confirm anything. It's possible that what I'm actually looking for is... Where is he? Nathan Peter. He might not be alive in the Canary Islands. He might be alive in Africa as well. Gosh darn it. Alive in the Canaries makes the most sense for when they left. Go to the Doom. Oh, they could also be in the Azores, potentially. That's unfortunate. And then potentially Alexander Booth or George Shirley, whichever one that guy is, would also be there. This is the other Russian soldier. I'm gonna go. Strangled by a beast. Drowned by a beast. Why do I think he's the other Russian? Okay. Guessing is not helping me. Or is he being eaten? I don't think that counts as eaten. I just don't. I'm gonna stick with drowned for whoever this is.
Keep course due east. You'll reach the Canaries in 3 days. You packed enough stores?
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn.
休假，你玩抓不？
我冇问题，但是伊来想啊，绝对袂当互伊落在水底。
那是遐个怪物出现，你绝对卖起来。
Aye, shut it up.
They say strange things about monsters.
This is one of the Chinese top men. That's all I can be sure of. Is he even a top man? Yeah, there are no Chinese seamen. I said a funny thing. I feel like there should be a better method than this. But I can't figure it out. Could this be O'Hagan? But I don't know what happened to this dude. I'm not confident. Hell, this could be O'Hagan, for all I know. I keep hoping the game will confirm anything, and then it doesn't. I know O'Hagan was on this expedition. Like, I know that with absolute certainty.
Ahoy! Ahoy! Wait!
Have good luck, Cahill. Okay, so whoever O'Hagan was, he's dead at this point.
Keep rowing!
伊没过来啊！你这
Where is it? There! Something there!
I see it!
Give us a weapon! Shoot! My kid eye!
Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
heck? Chat, this one's really confusing. I don't think this is O'Hagan. I'll say that. I don't think that's O'Hagan. He's in 4 memories. Which isn't super helpful, but you know, you can figure it out. Also, my head is itchy because my brain is liquefying again. Interesting. He was around during this one as well. The Russian sailor is definitely on this expedition. So I think that's him. Why? Because he has a beard. That is deeply illogical, and yet here we are. Okay, so let's go through the journal again and see what we've missed. Loose cargo, I got everything. Bitter cold, I think I got everything. And I figured him out, Large cow, easy peasy. Figured that one out, Okay. Don't know that one. Minnesota, I'm actually making reasonable progress, so I'm a little bit anti-hint at the moment. But I haven't made progress in a while, so I mean, if you could be here when I inevitably ask for help, I would appreciate that. Okay, I got both of them. Got him. Okay. I may have misunderstood what you meant in that case. It sounds like what you're offering is the kind of thing I would be fine with. You're one of the Chinese top men. They didn't want to do this. Damn it, I don't have enough other things right. I did manage to do that, Minnesota, because I identified that there are that the hammocks are numbered, and that actually helped me a lot. If that's what you're referring to, I did manage to figure that out.
They call me
Crow, hello.
Pig!
Sage or any of my other mods, if you're still here, could you throw a shout out to Crow? Thank you, Juice. How are you enjoying Satisfactory? That's an interesting one. Ah, that's always unfortunate. Yeah, I'm assuming Azores at this point. Based on, like, nothing. Aluminum and nuclear are right around the corner. Would be nice at least to see him in the tank. Yeah, that's good then. Did he also escape to the Azores? It looks like I'm pretty much finished with this chapter. I am. Good. Okay. So in spite of everything, I have made very good progress. Martin Parrott didn't even die. Nerf, why did you seppuku? I know what happened to Charles Minor. I just don't know who Charles Minor is. I don't think it's him. He doesn't seem like a bosun's mate kind of dude. Fine, that's Charles Minor. I don't know. Or that's the purser? I don't even know what happened to the purser. Thank you for sparing us, Nerf. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should finally do it. Maybe I should finally actually look at what the purser is. Because I just assumed, but administrative official accounts for all cargo and value, cargo value and trade transaction. Okay, so that's roughly what I thought it would. It's starting to get very, very difficult to figure anything out. I only think this is the helmsman because he's got his hands on the helm. You're in 6 memories. Let's see if you really might be the purser. God, I wish you could go into the memories from this screen. It is my biggest wish with this game. Because sometimes trying to find the memories is really difficult. Fine, you're the purser. Or you're the bosun's mate. Or you're the ship's steward. Or you're the second mate steward. Who are you? Wait, I figured out one of the Chinese top men? Oh no, I can still select this. Yo, this is the part where this game gets very frustrating and confusing. Okay, I know where those memories are, so I can check that out. Or I don't know where those memories are? What? Oh, it's over here. Nerf, that's wonderful news. Two people died in this memory. Okay, that's Brennan, that's Top Man. I never noticed that he was there. I mean, it wouldn't have helped me figure it out, but still. Oh yes, I already identified him. And I know what happened to you. I don't even remember seeing him die. Weird. I'm gonna say shot by a cannon, by a beast, exactly the same, just because of where he is. Smage, I'm confused. I can't. Is that Charles Minor? Is that Samuel Galligan? I don't know because... Oh! Jen, hello! Oh no. I was not prepared for a large raid while I had face cam on. Hello. Chen, what were you doing? I seem to vaguely recall, but I don't actually remember. It's impossible, Smage. It couldn't have happened. It's true, it's the Chen. And it's on a day when my brain isn't working. You were playing Bowser's Fury? And how was Bowser's Bowissy treating you? Birdie, hello, thank you for the resub. What are you gonna name your Twitch baby? Thank you for the Sage. Y'all, I don't know who this is. The game thinks I can, but the game is wrong. How do I get out of this one? There we go. Bombus is a very good name. Yes, Smage? Thing is, this is one body. That's inconsistent, Smage. So this guy is the gunner, which makes sense. I don't even see the other dude who supposedly perished in this scene. But this is... That's a seaman. That's a seaman. That's a top man. This is also a top man. But all of the top men remaining are Chinese, and this guy, like, I've identified them all. This guy isn't one of them. Hi, Top Hat. If you're talking about the dude under the cannon, Zach, that's a different dude. I've already figured out who that is. Hello, Mr. Gunny. No, he takes me to another scene. Unfortunately, the second dead one in this scene, I suspect, is also here, but I'm not seeing him. Is part of my confusion. Because now if I check this one, you can see that they both tried to save him moments before the cannon went off. But I still don't know who he is, so it's not helping much. God, these last few are going to be difficult. No? Oh, heck. By the way, those who came over with the raid, if you're enjoying what you see, which is to say a man in a pirate hat, or sometimes I'm not a man in a pirate hat, sometimes I'm just a little pig. You know, if you like either of those, then feel free to drop me a follow to see more of it. Just a pig. There's nothing wrong with that. Thank you, Sage. What if they are in the Canary? What if that's why shit's not being confirmed? That's not why shit's not being confirmed. Okay. Hello, Beba. These last few are absurdly difficult. Like, I know what happened to Charles Minor. I just don't know who Charles Minor is. I don't know who Duncan McKay is. Okay. The ship's steward is definitely an officer. Could you be the ship's steward? I'm just gonna say he doesn't look Indian. Which I know is incredibly... what's the word? I don't know. Racist. But you gotta go with what you got. Enjoy Lurk. I figured out who almost the entire firing line. All of these are seamen, so I'm assuming he's a seaman as well. God, this is difficult. Oki and Beba. Both wonderful use of emo. I'm assuming that's George Shirley. But I don't know that it is. I don't even know that it's a seaman. Oh, could he be the purser? Don't know. As I said, my biggest wish for this game is that you could go into a memory from the journal. And every time I say that, I'm hoping someone will say, oh, you do that by pressing, you know, Alt F4. Because it would help so much if I could just do that. the other Russia. I'm sure it is. Yes, Oki? Oh. Give me a second. uh, I have added it. Just give me a moment to let me. Whoops, I forgot to refresh chat. Chat, where are you? There you are. Okay, so I have to assume. Well, I don't have to assume. I choose to assume. That's the other Russia. That's Leonid. This is Alarcus. Dumbo. Oh, lordy. He did fall overboard, though. Or he was drowned? I'm still calling it fell overboard. Okay, so in spite of not perfect evidence, I still feel like Alarcus Nikishin fell overboard. Ole, use knife. Hello, Lime. Josh, that's a very powerful combination. Okay. Charles Minor is Bosun's mate. So he's going to be with... I would expect him to be close to the Bosun. But he's definitely one of the officers. And it's not him. And it's not someone who died by suicide. It was someone who was torn apart. Okay, this definitely isn't O'Hagan. Because they're speaking to O'Hagan. Means one of these people is O'Hagan. What? Oh, good. Actually, can I figure out who is here in the previous one and know that that's O'Hagan? That sounds vaguely like detective work. Which means it might be him. I'm confident that that's the Russian. This is O'Hagan. Okay. I did detective work. And now I think I can figure out... I can use the fact that it confirms in sets of 3s to figure out where these people ended up. Africa. Maybe they're not alive? Or was he speared by a beast? Is that what it is? Or am I just bad at this game? Don't answer that. I don't know what happened to John Naples. That's a very confusing one to me. Okay, so John Naples was definitely present at the beginning of this. So I can try that. I think I may have been a bit overconfident to think I could finish this in today's stream. It was going so well for the first, like, hour and a half.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是什么？我回来的，全部讲出来。拢是恁害啦！迄个害得较对人无过好，是谁人阮死的啊？He talk about a shell. Very dangerous.
Shell? What shell?
Okay, so I believe I've identified both of these. Yeah. I'm looking for John Naples to see if I can figure out what happened to him. That's the surgeon's mate. Okay, John Naples is fine in this scene. Like, 100% fine. 3 scenes later, he's dead, and I just find his foot? No. He did not expire from old age. It's really frustrating not to be able to figure out what happened to him. Because the scene where he dies is so ambiguous. For those who haven't seen it, the scene where he dies doesn't really tell you anything because I don't even see him dying in that. Hi, man, spiked to a wall. I'll have to figure you out eventually, too. Wait, is it not down here? It is. I just always struggle to find it because it is single foot.
Keep pressure here.
Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward, and never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse. Throw them back or doom us all.
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
Come on. All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg?
Or is this not John Naples? Hey, this is the surgeon. He's the one who's talking. Is this John Naples? Is that what I got wrong? Okay, surgeon and the surgeon's mate, that makes sense. Oh! Oh, I probably should have picked up the sword. And the guy being dragged away. Okay. Chat, I'm not 100% convinced my brain works. I'm not 100% convinced my brain works. Given that there's a sword on the floor there. We'll say you, Stitch. That was Patrick O'Hagan. I didn't see which 3 were confirmed, unfortunately. But it was none of the people I thought might have been... might have escaped. Damn. I mean, still, I've done a lot. I found like 20 something fates today. How many would that? Not I got 18 today. It's still not bad. I don't know what happened to Martin Parrott. I don't think he actually died. Or if he did, I haven't seen it. Fewer and fewer people can be Charles Minor. Okay, the purser is definitely an officer. And I'm saying it's between these 3. The man with his hand on the helm is definitely the helmsman. I think that's a reasonable thing to say. I keep assuming that Finley Dalton is alive. He could have died at some point. Okay, let's try to find the ship's steward. Or frankly, let's try to find... Are there any 2-star ones left? I know you're Nathan Peters. I just don't know what happened to you. This unknown seaman. This is not useful. Okay. This guy was strangled by a beast. That's something. It's not super useful that you were around in this scene because lots of people were. Lots of people were around in this scene as well, so it's not great. Okay, so that's one of the top men. That's one. That's one. Then I don't actually know the other. I believe all 5 Chinese top men were in that scene. So I'm curious why he isn't showing up. Why only 3 of them? 1, 2, 3. Curious. That's going to be a tough one to figure out. Why am I so convinced that he's a top man? Why am I so convinced of it? Okay, he was present there, that doesn't help. A lot of the crew were, he was present there, that doesn't help. He was present here? Interesting. And then he was present during the calling. So he is almost certainly one of the 2 English seamen. I doubt he's one of the top men, and I doubt he would be... He could... No, because I know what happened to Charles Minor. But I never saw Charles Minor die. I know he died because I heard what they told the bosun. He said, "Your mate's dead, torn apart." But that doesn't... Would the second mate have brought his... Would the second mate have brought his steward along on something like this? Yeah, possibly. That's not a bad guess. Who else do I still need to figure out? Got all of them. Don't know who this is. Chat, guessing didn't help me. I'm out of ideas. know why guessing didn't help me, because I don't have I don't have two other ones that I'm confident in. I don't have one other one that I'm confident in, to be fair. Okay. Let's look at Nathan Peters again. Not quite what I was going for. Let's take a look at his memory. Because he'll be around all over. His brother was crushed by cargo. Stowaway was crushed by cargo, not super useful. He was there when that dude died. I mostly want to see the very last chapter that he's in. Which is Doom. So does anything more happen in this one to indicate what? Did they not escape? I assumed they escaped. But if we look at when this happens, not this one. Get me through. Also, whomster you? Oh, okay. You're the first mate. Thank you, Tron. Did I ever figure out who you were?
I've got you. Don't move. I'll get you down.
You know, I don't think you did get him down. Okay, that's the butcher. Which I already knew at this point. Okay, that's the surgeon trying to help. That's Peters. Anyway, that's not what I was looking for. I wonder if I may have missed an obvious clue. As has happened once or twice before, which is to say several hundred times before. Yeah, Stitch, they're very Futurama-y.
Let me on.
Over my dead body, you bloody Dane.
Huh? How is that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother.
What? That was an accident.
The robes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
Never figured out who that was. Okay. I think this is the purser. I really do. He's an officer of some kind, given how he's dressed. He's either the purser or the ship's steward, and I don't think he's Indian. I think this is the purser. The thing that's confusing me is literally the very next memory here is a man gets strangled to death by a beast. So there's no certainty that they escaped. But I don't know how long the gap between A and B is. Let's say that they're all alive in the Canaries. Heck! Keep pressing the wrong button. Problem is, I'm not confident in any of my guesses. Although, since I know one of the top men was electrocuted, I can use this to check if I'm right about any of the others. Is it good? No. But you know, you do what you can. Live Azores. Live Azores. And I mean, Alive is making some big assumptions. I'll acknowledge that. Okay, Alive Azores appears to be wrong. Or he could not be the purser. Fuck. There's so many things that could be wrong here. I'm not even sure that's the purser. I don't think we ever saw this guy die. No. I don't know what happened to you. There's only 2 pages of unknown people left. I've actually made good progress. I just wish I could make more good progress. Seriously, early, like an hour ago, I thought I was gonna finish this game today. Now I feel like I've just run into a complete roadblock. Okay, that's the first of the spider crabs crawling aboard. This guy was electrocuted. I know what happened to you. Hey, you're one of our top men. You're a top man. Yeah, I know what happened to you. I know what happened to you. Okay. However, you, sir, are still a little bit of a mystery. Like, did he fall from there? Fell from the rigging to his death. That seems likely to be what's happening there. The problem is this isn't the chapter where he goes missing. He disappeared in the Doom. So whoever this is, even if he's not that top man, even though he likely is, this isn't where he died. Okay, he was there. He was in the rigging when this dude was executed. Stitch, I didn't. It's a lie. Okay, this dude was still present here, so he definitely didn't fall from the rigging several chapters earlier. Okay. Is there any one of these I'm moderately find out? The answer appears to be no, which is great. I'm not even confident you are the purser. You're just the person I feel is most likely to be the purser based on how you look, but I don't know that. Okay, who are you most likely to? The only remaining officers are the bosun's mate, the purser, and the ship's steward. He looks like he could vaguely be Indian. Which would leave you potentially as the bosun's mate, who, according to at least one person, got torn apart. And then that would leave you as the purser. And then I can confirm if 3 of these are right by using this guy who we know was electrocuted. Okay, no. So this could instead be the purser. Which means he could be the bosun's mate. God. I'll figure this out at some point. Probably. But that point doesn't appear to be today. This is not the bosun's mate. The bosun's mate was torn apart by a terrible beast. He's either the purser or the ship's steward. The thing is, I could have this backwards. This could be the purser, and this could be the bosun's mate. Whoops. Okay. So none of that was correct. Which, you know, is neat. I'm also not 100% certain about, like, all of these. Okay, I'm 100% certain about Philip Dahl. I don't know what happened to him, but I'm 100% certain. Samuel Callaghan, I'm not certain about. So any of them could be that as well. Oh, God. Callaghan. No. Unlikely to be the purser. Unlikely to be the ship's steward, though. And this dude's only in 4 memories. Come to a tragic illness here. No real surprise there. Okay. Let's go back to that memory, see if I can get anything from it.
Ahoy!
Sail back!
The captain! Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure!
Okay, yeah, he caught on fire. Thank you, Stitch. Your applause makes it all feel better. Yeah, I saw how he died. I don't remember seeing how he died.
You still breathing? Can you roll? Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
Unless this is one of the seamen? It's just weird that he'd be standing there like that. Okay, that's Alexei Toporov. Okay, that's Patrick O'Hagan. I know how he died. This is one of two unknown men on this expedition. And he was the first to die, if I remember correctly.
Keep course due east. We'll reach the Canaries in 3 days. You packed enough stores?
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn.
休假！你玩抓不？
我冇问题，但是伊来想啊，绝对袂当互伊落去水底。
那是遐个怪物出现，你绝对卖起来！
Aye, shut it up.
They say strange things about monsters.
Okay, that is the second mate steward. Or at least the second mate steward is here. Because someone was clearly Irish, and he's the only outstanding Irish sailor. Except I don't think this is him. I think this is one of the Chinese top men. But I can confirm that. I can confirm that with the picture of the crew. God, this gets confusing. He wasn't there. Okay, so he very possibly isn't one of the Chinese top men. So I think, yes. I think this is the...
Alright, it's decision time. So, would you rather have a punch in the face or a kick in the balls?
Good lord, at this point, Trom, they both feel superior to this. I would like to be able to confirm what happened to one of the... I'd like to be able to confirm what happened to the people who escaped. Or who I think escaped. So who are the outstanding officers? The bosun's mate, purser, technically the helmsman, the ship steward, and the second mate steward. I'm confident that Galligan was there because someone was speaking with an Irish accent. Oh, in fact, I can do a bit more fancy investigating to find out if that... Yes. Yes, to find out if that was the person who died. They're no longer present. Okay, so whoever died was definitely, I think, the only Irish... Oh, no. Fuck. No. No, the Irish person was not the one who died. So that's not Galligan. So they're a top man who wasn't up at the top. That's interesting. I forgot that the game shows you who died. Gotta go back there to see when O'Hagan dies. It would, Trump. The top man who's not on the top is a bottom man. Okay. So he's on fire. She dead. I know that part. That's not Patrick Hagen. Not, that's not Galligan. Either this is Galligan or this is Galligan.
Keep rowing! Where is it? There! Something there! I see it! Give us a weapon! Shoot it! My kid eye! Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
Okay, give us a weapon dude died. Give us a weapon dude also sounded Irish. Oh, you bastard, you're Patrick O'Hagan. Okay. The second mate's... second mate steward wasn't here. That's not who the Irish sailor was. It's not O'Galligan. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to call it a night. I'm sorry, you can change this? I did not know that. Cool, I learned a thing. But yeah, I'm gonna have to call it a night because my brain is beginning to turn into mush more so than previously. And I can't figure the last few of these out. I will, but it'll have to be tomorrow. Let's take a look at who we can raid. Let's take a look. Anytime, Twitch, it's fine. Tom is live doing a shiny hunt. Kingfisher Games is doing Demon Souls. I think we rated him previously. Yo, Manic's live? I haven't seen Manic live in such a long time. Yes, Greg. What's your question? Also you, Greg. That's my answer, by the way. Yeah, let's give Manic some love. Thank you all so much for joining me. I will be live again tomorrow at about 2:30 Eastern. Hopefully finishing this game. I made huge progress today, but then it just stalled completely. And who knows? It's possible that I need to go back at this point to get more clues for whatever. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me. This was a lot of fun. Say hi to Manic for me. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, whatever time zone you're in. I hope to see you around in future streams. Stay cute, not that you can help it. Have a good one, everyone.